Hello everyone, welcome. This is a nuclear part 11. In the last class we have studied about activity, SI units of radioactivity, that is Becquerel and Curie, and the relation between Becquerel and Curie we have discussed in the last class. Okay. So today I am going to derive an equation which is very important for 5 marks. Okay. So that is, they may ask this question in different manner, right? So derive n is equal to n naught e raised to minus lambda into t. This is a direct question. Okay, or indirectly they may ask that in a statement manner, right? So derive an expression for number of atoms present in a radioactive substance in a given instant of time. In this manner they may also ask, and the same answer is that you have to prove that n equal to n naught e raised to minus lambda t. Or one more way is there, that is show that radioactive substance is, right, exponential. Radioactive decay is exponential. You have to show that. Okay. So let us derive this equation. To derive this equation, let us consider a radioactive substance sample. Okay, and which has n naught as initial number of atoms at a time t equal to 0. At time t equal to 0. Correct? Now after certain time interval dt, it disintegrates certain number of atoms. So I will consider dn number of atoms disintegrated in time dt such that n naught numbers atoms are present at the initial. After certain time dt, dn number will be disintegrated, then certain number of atoms will remaining in after disintegration, that is the remaining number of atoms present in a radioactive substance after disintegration is n, that I have taken here. That is n be the remaining number of atoms at a given instant of time t after disintegration. At that time is t, correct? Now from radioactive decay law, what is the statement of radioactive decay law? The rate of disintegration of radioactive substance is directly proportional to the number of atoms present in that radioactive substance at that instant of time. That is given by dn by dt is directly proportional to n, and this equation can be written as dn by dt is equals to, when you remove this proportionality constant, minus lambda into n. Correct? Now rearranging this equation, take n terms at one side. N terms are there, right? These n terms are taken at one side. That is dn divided by, take this n here, that will come denominator, which will be equal to this dt will go that side. That is minus lambda into dt. So I will consider this equation as equation number 1. Next, integrating above equation within the limits n naught to n and time t equal to 0 to t equal to t, such that is when you apply this integration for this one, that is integration of n naught to n, correct, and this will be 1 by n into dn, which is equal to, here minus lambda is constant, take it outside, and integration from 0 to t, the dt will remain in here, correct. So next you can write this equation as, so integration of 1 by n, it is similar like to the integration of 1 by x. What is the integration of 1 by x? Integration of 1 by x is log x. Similarly here integration of 1 by n is log n. That is log to the base en bracket of, what is the upper limit here? N. What is the lower limit? N naught, which is equal to, here this is minus lambda as it is, correct, and integration of dt is t with the upper limit t and lower limit is 0, correct. Now next, so this log upper limit as n minus log to the base e, lower limit n naught, correct? So this equal to minus lambda into t, upper limit t, lower limit is 0, that is lambda minus lambda into t. Now this is similar to the equation log a minus log b. What is log a minus log b? Log a minus log b is log a by b, right? Based on that equation I can write log n by n naught to the base e is equal to minus lambda into t, correct? Now take this log to that side, it becomes exponential term. Listen here carefully, what I am doing here, taking this log function, log to the base e function, right side, then it becomes exponential function, right? That I can write as n by n naught is equals to e raised to minus lambda into t, correct? Now take this n naught this side, correct? So I can take here n here only, which is equal to n naught e raised to minus lambda t. So this is the final equation which we have to derive, correct? We have to show that n is equal to n naught e raised to minus lambda into t, correct? So now we have proved that n is equal to n naught e raised to minus lambda t, where n is what? N is the number of atoms remaining in a radioactive substance after decay at a given interval of time t, correct? So what is n naught? N naught is the initial number of atoms. See here, initial number of atoms in a radioactive substance. Minus lambda is the decay constant, right? So this is very important for 5 marks, and this question they may ask in 3 different manner. For all these 3 different types of questions, the answer will remain same, which you have to follow. Okay, thank you.